You are funny. So we've been talking, and one thing which is crazy to me right now, Ricky, is it's like fixing people's credit is like the thing right now.
It changes your life, Janai.
Oh, yeah. It is a life changer. But I want people to understand you can raise your own credit score, and you can raise your own credit score really quick. So, Eva, let's talk about what you and I just been talking about right now.
Turn her mic up a little bit, Greg.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, speak loudly, Janai.
Okay. All right. Make sure y'all can hear me.
Much better.
So, Eva, let's talk about what you and I were just talking about. Because when I was here last time, you were saying how your husband had paid down something.
Yeah, okay. So, my husband and I are recently married, and you know how it is, Ricky, when you first get married, you start joining these finances and trying to figure out how to join finances. And so, my husband had a credit card that he had for quite some time that we decided to make a joint credit card. So he added me to it. However, it had a nice little balance on it. Right. So I decided to pay it down. And I did. I paid like $6,000 within a month.
Right.
And his credit score, which affected mine too, but it literally rose within the month 90 points.
Right.
And we saw a rise after that again, but the initial rise was 90 points within 30 days.
Right. And so
yeah.
And that's not unusual. And the point is you need to find out when your account closes each month. Not
Capital
when it's
One
due.
is the 13th.
Right. But you can pick your closing date. I want everybody to know that. But you need to make your payment before the closing date, not by the payment date. So if your statement closes the 13th of the month, if your statement closes the 20th of the month, and I want you to pay before that, because that means it's going to get reported within that credit period, within that period of time. So please do that. So that's one way to raise your score really quickly. Another thing you can do to raise your score quickly is pay your credit cards twice a month. So a lot of people don't realize that just that simple, splitting that payment in half, paying twice a month, that can also help your credit score go up. And have y'all heard of Experian's new program called Boost?
No.
Okay. So Boost, Experian has this new program called Boost. And what you can do is if you sign up, it's for free. You can actually get credit for paying your utility bills and your cell phone bill now. That will actually show up on your credit report.
What?
Yes. Now, the only however is, and I want to make sure people are cool with this, you actually have to connect your bank account, though. You're going to have to connect your bank account. So they're going to see your bank account activity. So if you're not cool with that, you don't want to sign up for this. But if you know you're paying your utilities, you know you're paying that cell phone bill, you need that extra to help your score go up, that absolutely will work too.
Now, real quick, Janelle, what about the credit vampires out there? Let's just say you don't return your red box. Well,
right.
Actually, they just bill you. But
Right.
say you get those tickets for not for crossing the red light when you ain't supposed to cross it.
Right.
It's not necessarily always connected to the city. They can't take you to jail for that.
Right.
But they can bill you and charge it to your credit for not paying the ticket.
Absolutely. People don't understand. Crack. It's stuff like that. And the number one issue people have, the number one reason why Americans file for bankruptcy, number one credit issue is actually medical bills.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're expensive.
They are expensive, but you can't just walk away and ignore it like it's not going to be a big deal. You have to work out something. Those are conversations you need to have. I mean, obviously some of us are going to the ER room. There's no time to negotiate, but if you have a planned procedure, you need to go ahead and say, hey, exactly what's my insurance going to pay? How much am I going to be responsible for? What can my payment plan be? But you cannot ignore that stuff because the medical community is very aggressive. That stuff will be on your credit report. It will sit on your credit report. You need to contact them and set up your payment plan. You got to pay that off.
And if you have any questions you want to talk to Janai Thornton, you can call right now.